Hey everyone, I'm Mr. Roboto, back again with another trade video. So today, very quick, short video, I'm going to talk about one thing I like to consider when buying a demand zone. And then whenever I do see this situation, I tend not to buy a specific demand zone. And I'll show you one example of this that occurred very recently on Netflix. So this was Netflix a few days ago. You can see there was this clear 1 hour demand. I know I wrote supply here. It's supposed to be demand. A 1 hour demand zone. We had a rally, broke through this upper trend line. We based and then we rallied again, forming this 1 hour demand zone. Well, right below that, as you can see, there's this clear prior resistance, right? And then there's also this clear channel, this upward channel. And then if you form this, where this intersects, there is this clear area of confluence here, this prior resistance meeting this channel. So in this situation where I have a demand zone and then immediately below it, there's this area of confluence, perhaps it's another demand zone, perhaps in this situation, it's a prior resistance point. I tend to ignore or avoid buying this 1 hour demand zone. I tend to opt for the structure below it. And, there are situations where the price will bounce right at the top of this demand zone and then continue. That does happen, but I tend to want to just avoid those moves, and let those go, as opposed to, continually buying this demand zone and then seeing the price break down to this other area. And then I'm getting stopped out and I'm losing money over and over. Right? So let's see how this actually played out. So again, here's Netflix. As you can see, the price actually broke all the way down to this area of prior resistance. And then, had this done this a few days later, it would have been an exact confluence with this upper trend line. If you did end up buying this 1 hour demand zone, you ended up getting burned, right? So this is actually where this happened. If you ended up buying this, if your bids were up here, it would have been really tough to hold all the way down to here. If your bids were at the bottom of the zone, I don't know, maybe you could have held, right? But if you would have just had bids down here around this prior resistance, you could have potentially caught this move to the upside and had really good entries. So very quick video. That's just one thing I like to evaluate, or one thing I like to consider when I'm looking at demand zones and whether or not it's a demand zone that I would like to enter. If there's a clear structure below it, if there's another demand zone right below it, I tend to usually opt for the one below. I just like better prices, and it's kept me green. So yeah. I hope you learned something from this video. If you haven't followed me, Mr. Roboto Trades on Twitter. This was a setup that I posted on my private Discord. If that's something that you're interested in, just shoot me a DM and then we'll go from there. Hope you guys have a nice day. Talk to you later. Bye.